Now, OC's cranking up the highlight machine. It's time for high school football and the WSAV Friday Night Blitz Highlight Show. Powered by OC Welch Ford Lincoln.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Joe Lamar, joined by Kobe Zach. And for the second straight week, Mother Nature just wreaking absolute havoc on our Friday night plans. We had cancellations, we had postponements, but we also had a little bit of football.
Yeah, I just think Mother Nature is a big fan of the ground and pound offense. Really let it develop the run and then go through the air. So maybe in a few weeks we'll be able to pass a little more.
All right, like I said, we did get to some games. We're going to start with a very, very big game. This one, Buford taking on Benedictine. Buford ranked 13th in the nation. Benedictine ranked second in Class 4A. Buford ranked second in Class 6A. And as we start this one, Buford could not get anything going on offense, so they're forced to punt. But the punt return team or punt team doesn't do its job. Buford with an excellent return. They end up in plus territory. And so it doesn't take long for them to take advantage of the great field position. It's a short field and it's a rushing touchdown, and it puts the Vigils on top 7-0 after the PAT. And then we had a lightning delay. I think you will hear that a lot tonight. Benedictine Athletic Director Jack Holland, as well as the BC head coach Danny Britt and Buford head coach Brent Appling, meeting at midfield. They said they would try to play this game, but if there was one more strike, they were going to cancel it. But right now, it looks like Buford is up 21-7 at the half.
Yeah, we've got another highly anticipated one. This one, the Battle of Pooler. Savannah Christian taking on New Hampstead at Pooler Stadium. And the rain meant that Savannah Christian was starting on the ground to the freshman, Wesley Dinkins. He's going to get the carry on the first drive. He is gone. That is his first career touchdown.
Congratulations.
And the Raiders' first touchdown of the game. Savannah Christian looked solid on the other end too. New Hampstead looking to go through the air. The pressure, it's too much. This one resulted in an intentional grounding. The Raiders get it back after a punt. Raider quarterback Blaze Thomas has looked great through 2 games. 3 touchdown passes last week. He's going to pick up another one here to Athens Hudspeth. And Savannah Christian moves to 2-0 with a 28-12 win.
What a shot by you, Kobe. All right, let's stay in Savannah, but head out to the island. That's where we have Beach and Savannah High. We're going to pick this game up in the first quarter. It's 4th down, and look at the rain. Again, havoc. Punter drops a snap. Beach recovers deep in Savannah High territory. And then on the very next play, the handoff goes to the running back, and he just will not be denied. He puts Beach up 7-0. And then, like I said, you'll hear this a lot tonight, we went into a lightning delay.
Not really a beach atmosphere, if you ask me.
Everyone asked to evacuate the stadium. The latest score that we have right now is 7-0 in favor of Beach in the first quarter.
Now we're going to go out to Effingham County. They're taking on Houston County in this one, running out through the banner. And they had the ball first. They didn't waste any time. A couple plays in, Tucker Perkins goes to Isaiah Brown down the sideline. He's going to go all the way in for the Effingham touchdown. He's fast on that one.
Yes, sir.
Houston County now, they're going to get the ball back. They're trying to answer back, but they're going to go on the ground to start after they come out. They're going to go to Javian Durham. Tries to go down the middle, but he is stopped hard in his tracks. The Effingham defense was not giving up an inch, but they still had the ball, and they're going to go through the air this time to the outside to Colin Anderson. The swing goes. He gets it, and he is gone. Look at him run. He's a little shorter, but he's getting all the way.
He's off to the races, man.
Off to the races. But Effingham County would fall in a very high-scoring one in this one, 56-42.
All right, now let's go to the Low Country. We've got Hardyville and Bethune-Bowman. And we're going to start off with just 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Hurricanes on offense going with a direct snap to the running back. He scores the first touchdown of the game. So 6 points on the board for the Hurricanes. Now to the second quarter. Bethune-Bowman going through the air. And Maurice Dawson catches this pass in the end zone to put them on the board. Now we go back to the Hurricanes. And they are on the ground. And they responded with another run. This one also will cross the goal line for the score. The latest score we have is 43-32. That's an actual final, not the second quarter. So congrats to Hardyville on the win.
I mean, it just makes sense. The Hurricanes thrive in the rain.
Yes, I mean, hey, you know, some people thrive in their environments, and this is
exactly
where they excel. All right, let's go up for round 2.
Yeah, coming up next on the Friday Night Blitz, we will see if Windsor Forest was able to pick up their first win of the year.
And we'll have our performance of the week. Did it come from Aquinas and Bryan County?
Yeah!
All right, we just got a little snippet of that, Kobe, but it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Name that tune,
Thought we
Kobe.
retired this one. We didn't go in last year.
We did not retire this.
And I still don't know.
Okay, that's I'm so glad. So you say like, I'm so glad I go to BHS or Beach High School.
Oh.
I'm so glad I go to BHS. No?
That was my second guess.
Okay, all right, Kobe, take us to the highlights.
Yeah, we're going to start things off with another shocker delayed game. We've
Yes,
got
shocker.
Windsor Forest here hosting Brently County. We've got some more bands. They're moving back in, though, because play is starting again. We opened 6-6. Coming out of the delay in the first, the Knights were firing on offense. They're going to get the great stop here to force a punt, but they would have to punt themselves, so Brantley gets it back, and it's 4th and long. But a defense, again for the Knights, comes up big with the deflection. They're going to get it back. Still 6-6. Windsor Forest forced to punt again. They're looking for any spark they could get on offense, so they fake the punt. This one comes up just short of the marker, though, and the latest score we have in that one is still 6-6.
All right, let's see how Aquinas and Bryan County looked. And of course, they started out in a rain delay. No surprise there. Both teams were eager to get on the field. Aquinas has the ball, and it looks like it's going to be a handoff to Zion Allen, who runs to the outside, gets the first down and a little bit more. The rain and the muddy field are not slowing these boys down. Now it's going to be another run. This time, Elijah Hutchinson is going to take the ball here. And he just works his way through the crowd, and he's going to get it just short of the end zone.
All the way through the rain at the same time. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's also coming on its sides.
So now it's 1st and goal. And so if it worked so well last play, you might as well try it again. Hutchinson is in for the score. So that was for Aquinas. This game still going on. The latest score that we have for you for this one is 25-7 Aquinas in the second quarter.
Moving over now to a few that moved up to yesterday, starting with Savannah Country Day and Athens Academy. We're going to begin this one in the first quarter. Athens Academy just trying to move the chains on 3rd down. They get the first, but also a lot more. The wide receiver screen, the juke, that one is going to go the distance. What a play through the face mask, too.
Yeah.
They're going to get on the board here, 7-0, a little spike for some punctuation.
I don't know why they didn't flag that.
Eventually, the drive would stall, and they would attempt a field goal on their next drive. That kick is no good, so the score is still 7-0. Now in the second, Athens Academy back on offense, looking for the home run ball. That pass is complete. Great shot. But how about Peyton Bean ripping that one out? Country Day recovers that one in the end zone for the touchback, but the Hornets couldn't really get anything going on offense. They fall in this one 28-0.
All right, now let's go out to the Low Country Airport, hosting May River, and Airport honoring an equipment manager who passed away. May River would strike first, though, and this will be Andrew Jackson. He finds a hole, makes one cut, and he is gone. May River on top early.
Looking back, too, at the defense.
They take the lead. So how would Airport respond? They hook up. It's Kalen Harlan catches the ball over the middle. Nice move. He's in for 6, but May River, they just run and run and run some more. They win this one 37-8. All right, now it's time to hand out some accolades for our performance of the week, our shot of the week, and our play of the week. Let's kick things off with our performance. And it goes to us at WSAV. All of our photographers, they went out all over Southeast Georgia tonight trying to provide you with the best high school football coverage they could. And on behalf of Kobe and I, we would just like to say thank you for your hard work.
Thank you. The best team in the business. And now we're going to go over to our play of the week. We go to Beach and Savannah High in the pouring rain. Now, we had a ton of rushing touchdowns today, but this was the best. Beast mode over here through the rain. He is gone. What a touchdown.
All right, and now our shot of the week. Kobe wins it. I don't feel like reading this, Kobe, so you can read this one since you won it.
Oh, yeah. Well, Savannah Christian, thank you, Blaze Thomas, for absolutely gunning that one over to Hudspeth. I have a lot of people to thank, but it's 1-1 now, and we've got a whole season left, so I can't exactly do that.
Yes, well, enjoy your win, Kobe. You earned it this week. All right, as we look forward to next week, here are 2 games that are worth keeping an eye on. The first is Oceanside Collegiate coming to the hostess city to face Cavalry Day, and the other game is Windsor Forest taking on Liberty County. All right, let's talk some college football, Kobe. Savannah State still going through fall camp as they continue preparations for their first game on August 30th. Head coach Aaron Kelting telling me Christian Burks will probably be the opening day starter for the Tigers. Coach Kelting saying he has not seen a lot of separation from the other quarterbacks. He said as a team, he's been really impressed with how the camaraderie has improved in the first 3 weeks of camp. He also said that this close to the first contest, health is the biggest concern. He wants to make sure his guys stay healthy, and he finished talking about the position groups who have stood out for him.
A really good bunch of guys, right? And then I think the group that's developing the fastest right now is our receiver group. The quarterbacks are doing a great job, and then our running back group is pretty deep. Our D-line has always been together, so, you know, those will be the groups that are the closest, I think, right now.
Savannah State starts the season at home against Edward Waters on August 30th.
And in Columbia, the Gamecocks are a little more than a week away from the opening of the college football season, and they still do not have an answer from the NCAA on the status of Rasul Faison, the Utah State transfer seeking an additional year of eligibility from the NCAA. At SEC Media Days, head coach Shane Beamer said the NCAA had some question about some of the schools he attended since graduating from high school. There has been no timeline for a decision given from the sports governing body. And now if that transfer is approved, Faison is projected to be the starting running back at USC. They open their season in Atlanta. They take on Virginia Tech August 31st at 3 p.m.
All right, week 2 is in the book. It was a lot of fun, Kobe. Been very memorable for us.
Yeah, just hoping that we get all the games in next week.
Yeah, hopefully Mother Nature will cooperate for us. For Kobe, Zach, I'm Joe Lamar. We are going to leave you guys with a look at the scoreboard from some scores that we weren't able to get to.